So we met at the bowling center in North Little Rock.
I was practicing, and Shania's mom came up and asked me if I wanted to bowl Saturday morning youth league with Shynia and her team. And so I said yes, and she said, okay, well, let me introduce you guys. And we were introduced to one another and exchanged numbers and stuff and started bowling together.
So I texted him, like, hey, we start this time. I put a smiley face and like an LOL.
And I'm not good at texting, so I was very brief and just yes, no.
And he just sent back, okay. And I was like, really?
She, I think, got a first impression of me that I wasn't very nice.
Then we became great friends after that.
Well, she's obviously beautiful, but we got to know each other really well. Bowling together, we would practice together all the time, so we were in the bowling center together a lot, and I learned a lot about her family and her dad and her mom and her brothers, and as I got to know everybody, she's very family-oriented, so she loved spending time with her dad when he was alive and Sean when he was alive, and her and Chris, who passed in 2014, were super close. So I really liked, because I'm very close with my siblings and my dad's side of the family in particular, but really my whole family. So I thought it was really cool that we sort of shared that interest in being close to our family and doing things with our siblings and that sort of thing.
He's really funny. He has a great sense of humor, and he's always trying to make people laugh, even when I don't want to laugh or if I'm having a bad day. He's just always there for me and is so supportive, and I just really appreciate him for all of that.
We're very good for one another in that we're not super similar in the way that we operate or the way that we approach certain things, so we give each other a different perspective, and I think that is something that I really like because it's exciting. It's exciting to see something from someone else's point of view and have someone to go, maybe you should have handled that different, or well, have you thought about this, and really bring you something that, or put something in your mind that you wouldn't have even thought of.
You look beautiful.
Don't cry, your makeup off.
I'm trying not to. I thought I had it all out last night.
So there wasn't a moment where I just knew. It was sort of like you just always knew. Like I always just felt comfortable with him. I always felt attracted to him.
Over time, I got to where that was the person that I wanted to spend time with, and eventually it became, okay, I've got an opportunity to be with her more than just spending time with her bowling and hanging out as friends, and I took it, and here we are.
He was my person. He's my best friend. He's who I'm supposed to be with. There was never a moment. It's just a feeling of knowing, a feeling of like he feels like home, and he is my comfort and my life and my everything.
2, 3.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to this celebration. It's a good day to celebrate some joyful things with some lovely people. May your marriage bring you all the exquisite excitements a marriage should bring. And may life grant you also patience, tolerance, and understanding. May you always need one another, not so much to fill your emptiness, as to help you know your fullness. A mountain needs a valley to be complete. The valley does not make the mountain less, but more. And the valley is more a valley because it has a mountain towering over it. May you enter into the mystery, which is the awareness of one another's presence. No more physical than spiritual, warm and near when you are side by side, and warm and near when you are in separate rooms, or even distant cities. May you have happiness, and may you find it making one another happy. May you have love, and may you find it loving one another. We recognize that today we are missing some very important people. We feel their physical absence in our daily lives, but we know they are here with us in spirit. We know those we miss so intensely love and cherish Shynia and Chase. We would like to take this time to open our hearts to those who have passed on. Even though we don't see them, we know they are here with us. Watching Shynia grow into a beautiful, kind, smart, and accomplished young woman has been such a treasure. Seeing her fall in love with a smart, funny, kind, and supportive young man like Chase has been a joy. I have thought about what I wanted to say. I wanted to be able to truly honor their relationship and to say all the right things During my thinking, my heart and mind kept going back to one of the most valuable things I have always noticed about their relationship. They are there for each other. They are there for each other without question, without hesitation, and with full commitment. After a lifetime of grief in their early adult years, and being thrown into heartbreaking situations over and over again unexpectedly, I have watched true love quietly exist between them. I have seen them do small things that matter, take on the big tasks that matter, and just generally be amazing partners for one another. Shynia and Chase, do you promise to make each other laugh every single day, even if it's the last thing the other person wants to do? Always make each other feel special. Always be there for one another. Always be willing to go on adventures with each other. And finally, do you always promise to drag the bowling balls where they need to go?
I do.
I do.
Having made these promises to each other and exchanging rings, I can announce that you are now husband and wife. Chase, you may kiss your bride. It is my great honor to introduce to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Chase Valenzuela.
Trading punches with the heart of darkness, going to blows with your fear incarnate. You never know until it's stripped away. But part of you has gotta die to change. In the morning you gon' need an answer. Ain't nobody gonna change the standard. It's not enough to just feel the flame. You gotta burn your old self away. Hold on tight a little longer. What don't kill you make you stronger. Get back up, 'cause it's a whole love. You can't change without a fallout. It's gon' hurt, but don't you slow down. Get back up, 'cause it's a whole love.
I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. Chase, I'm very, very proud of you. Shy, I couldn't be more happy that he has selected you to be his mate forever.
Since becoming super close with Shynia and Chase, I feel like Sandra and I have become perfect family. I'm so happy that you and Shynia found each other. I can't wait for what the future holds for you. Atta girl.
Slow down, get back up, 'cause it's a whole love.
She had told me about this guy, Chase. I knew when she talked about him, she was crushing. She definitely had a twinkle in her eye and had been crushing on him for a while. Chase and Shynia, ever since you got together, I couldn't wait for this day. Chase, you bring out the best in Shynia. I've never seen so much love and support in a relationship. Thank you so much for taking such good care of my best friend.